Welcome to this screencast on Sake. You will learn how to use it for your Rails projects. Let's get started. I already have installed the gem. You just have to do a sudo gem install Sake to install it. And I have installed version 10. Okay, you need the Sake, and what it allows you to do is, instead of having project-specific reg tasks that you have to copy paste across projects, you can use Sake so that it becomes a system-wide task you can reuse across different Rails projects. Okay, so let's see. Minus D will give you the list of all Sake tasks. I have installed something already, but I'm going to walk you through it again. Um, okay, so let's go to a Rails directory. Let's say our postcard application. Here in the postcard, I'm going to create a very simple reg task, doesn't do much. There are very useful reg tasks like loading data, for bootstrapping your application with some data. Like Beast has a good reg task called regdb bootstrap load I use most often. And I find this really helpful if you have it installed system-wide. You can just load all the data you need to work with the app using the Sake task. But for the example, I'm just going to create in lib tasks. I'll create let's say test.reg. Uh, Let me say myvar.reg. This will print out the value in the schema info table of your Rails database of that particular project. So as you see, it just prints out active record migrator and it finds the current version, converts it to string. Reg has already a tag. You just do a regdb version, it does the same thing. If you do regdb version, it'll give you the version of the database that you have. I think this is a Rails 2.0 task. So, but I'm basically doing the same thing. I'm going to call as regdb my version, right? regdb my ver. Is it called? Okay, regdb ver basically. Okay, regdb ver, and it will find the version of the database. It says 1. Now what I want to do is, I'm here in the Rails directory. Now I'm going to make this as, before I do that, I want to change the name of the task. Let's change it to myvar2 or something, since we already have something similar on the system. regdb ver2. This will give me version of the database. Now I'm going to make this thing into a Sake task. Okay, so in order to do that, I can do sake minus d. The name of the task that I created was myword.reg. Do I have anything called myword.reg? No. Now I'm going to install this as a sake task. Sake minus I, and you can say myword sake dot reg, and no, the name of the reg file you want is sake. That should be the one, sorry. Myword.reg, and then what I want to call it as is, I'll just give the same name, dbword2. That's what I want to call this thing as. So now it's going to go ahead myword.reg, myword.reg is here. Sorry about this. So that's the problem. cd to lib, okay, tasks, cd to you need to go inside the directory where lib cd tasks. Now you need to run, you can install it. Myword, I can say installing task dbword2, it's available now. So can I invoke sake from here anywhere? For instance, sake minus t sake, let's see what's installed. What are the tasks available? Sake dbword2 is available now. As you saw last time when there was only one. Now I want to run this, so I can say sake dbword2. Okay, you have to be in the Rails root directory in order to run this. You can go to another Rails project and run it. There it is. You can go to another Rails project, and that will also give you the uh, version, actual version for that particular Rails project, even if you don't have that reg task in there. So this is system-wide, and it's very useful. And there's good information on Air the blog site, where it has more advanced usage and stuff, and if you're interested, you can read up more on it. Thanks for watching this screencast, and if you enjoyed it, please recommend me on working with Rails. Thank you. God bless.